5 all-time highs during the week, almost every day, not almost, 5 consecutive green days during the week. A market that just wants to keep going up with a lot of cash on the sidelines. People feel that they're missing out. And yes, this is going to be a shorter video than usual. A weekly summary is going to be shorter because, as you can see, I'm traveling. And right now, I'm not Micha from US. I'm Micha in Italy. So we don't even have an intro. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hello. My name is Micha, and on this channel, we talk about mainly we do AI things and we talk about stocks. So everything and anything that you see here is not financial advice. It's just for your education and entertainment purpose only. And if you're new, it would be amazing if you can subscribe to the channel. We have almost every week a weekly summary, and now we also have AI content as well spread throughout the week. Let's dive into the major averages, and this is how they ended the week. The S&P is up 1.5% for the week. You can see that the Dow is up 1.2%, the Russell is almost up for a percentage, and the Nasdaq up 0.9% for the week. You can see the great with all of them except Tesla. On the green, Tesla is the only one that her report dropped her for about 9%, 8 to 9%, after the conference call where Musk and his team were not that clear on what the timelines were, what the next steps are with robotaxi, etc. And the market didn't really appreciate that. So that stock is down, as you can see, but all the rest. With Google, amazing week, 9 or 10 consecutive green days for the week. You can see them here. Major indices, all of them on the green side, with healthcare leading 3.5% for the week. And you can see the crypto kind of cooling down for the week. With both Bitcoin up percentage 1% per the week. Again, for crypto, it's nothing. Ethereum is down 0.3 now, and after a miraculous run from April all the way to around last week, 140%-ish, something like that. And that brings us to commodities, with gold and silver down between 1 and 1.5%. While crude oil down 3.5% and natural gas down 13.6%. Now we're going to talk about the major thing. We're not going to talk about news on this summary again because I'm traveling. But I do want to talk to you about what we learned this week from earnings. So we had multiple companies reporting. We saw strength of the consumer, strength of enterprises, strength of everything was very strong. Companies that usually missed because of internal issues and not because of the customers and demand. Demand is still very strong. Second thing we saw this week was tariffs. So we got a huge tariff deal with Japan. While you're seeing this, few hours later in Scotland, the European Union is meeting Trump, and they're trying to navigate and close a trade deal between the EU and US. That might be the biggest deal so far. And that, of course, will create that, let's call it clarity in the market. That does not mean that the market will go up after that because, as you know, the market went up. Just to give you the numbers, year to date, this is where we are. Nasdaq is up 10%, almost 11% for the year. S&P up 8.6%, Dow up 5.5%, and the Russell up 1.39%. I would assume that actually closing the trade deals would be sell the news rather than a continuation, but we will see that. Now, going directly to the week ahead of us, these are the companies that are reporting. This is one of the biggest weeks so far in the year, where we have 4 of the great reporting. And so let's go over them. So Monday we have nothing. We have a few companies, but not something dramatic. Tuesday we have a lot of companies from United Health, SoFi, PayPal, Boeing, UPS, Spotify, and others. After the close we get Visa, Marathon, we get Starbucks. That's on Tuesday. Wednesday, again we get Tiva, Kraft Heinz, Generac, Virtu, Vertiv. After the close we get Meta, Microsoft, Robinhood, Applied, Blockchain, and Carvana. And Thursday, before the bell, we get CVS, Roblox, AbbVie, Norwegian, and others, and MasterCard, of course. And after the bell, we get Apple, Amazon, Strategy, Coinbase, Reddit. Friday, we get to oil producers like ExxonMobil and Chevron. But that's not all, because during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, we get a Fed meeting, while Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we hear from Jerome Powell, which currently there's almost 0% that he's lowering rates. Yet everyone is waiting to hear what he has to say. Probably he's going to say that he's going to wait till September to lower rates, but again, he might surprise the market. No one knows, with all the pressure from Trump, who knows? This, of course, brings us to the S&P 500, which keeps creating an all-time high after an all-time high after an all-time high. We have 14 new all-time highs in 2025 thus far. Remember where we were February, March? This is where we are right now. Waiting for corrections, but they never happen. You know, more people lost money waiting for corrections than in corrections. And that's where we are right now. So support might be around 62.84 and 61.47, but currently we keep breaking all-time highs. And this is still, as Tom Lee calls it, the most hated rally. This does not mean that we will not correct. As you can see, we didn't really get a correction. So far, we might get a correction, and I hope we will, kind of to reduce all the oscillators and all the indicators. But that's where we are right now, grinding higher while not correcting. As I said, shorter video today, but it was important for me to keep you updated. So don't forget to smash that like button. And of course, I'll meet you on our next video, which again also will be shorter because it will be filmed in Rome. Till next time, bye-bye.